Hello, good day, and I hope you're keeping well. The theme of our meditation this morning is Be in Time. We'll start off by looking at two portions of scriptures together, and these verses remind us about the seasons of life, of being in time, and of a very important appointment that we have in the future. First off, we look at Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verses 3 and 4, which reminds us that there is a season and time for everything. It says there is a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. God also reminds us in Hebrews chapter 9 verse 27 that it is appointed unto man once to die, and after that the judgment. The current pandemic has made these verses very real. The world has moved from a season of relative health, freedom, and prosperity to one where there is a fear of the virus, fear of death, and widespread uncertainty. It is against this backdrop that many have started to re-evaluate their lives and focus on what is truly important. Dear listener, there is nothing more important than getting right with God, to have your sins forgiven, to be saved. And there is no better time to do it than now, because God declares in 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 2 that now is the accepted time. Behold, now is the day of salvation. Many of us have had the experience of being late. Perhaps we have just missed out on something beneficial which we really looked forward to, simply because we were late. My dear friends, don't miss out on God's offer of salvation. He says in Romans chapter 10 and verse 9, if you would confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, you will be saved. So my dear friends, my dear listeners, take heed to be in time. Thank you and take care.